People in the US love to get together and have huge barbecues. Food and friends have always been a great combination, and who doesn't love a good barbecue? Unfortunately, there are still a few things that you need to watch out for the next time you grill out. Believe it or not, foodborne illnesses that come from undercooked or raw foods are still very prevalent today. Some of the more common diseases found in undercooked meats today are E. coli, Salmonella, and Listeria. Each of these diseases can have serious effects on people and in some cases can even lead to death. These diseases are more likely to affect pregnant women and their unborn babies, the elderly, people with compromised immune systems, or young children. Anywhere from 11 to 28% of the U.S. population is estimated to consume raw or uncooked meat each year. That means between 35 million and 90 million people eat undercooked meat each year. And with around 50 billion pounds of meat consumed in the U.S. each year, there is ample opportunity for foodborne illness to spread. E. coli alone causes an estimated 96,000 illnesses, 3,200 hospitalizations, and 31 deaths in the U.S. each year, adding up to around $405 million in annual healthcare expenses. Around 1,600 people contract Listeria every year. Now that might not seem that bad, but with 260 people dying from it as well, you have around a 17% chance of dying from the disease if you get it, which is pretty high. Meanwhile, Salmonella infects around 1 million people each year with 19,000 hospitalizations and 380 deaths just in the US. These numbers are way too high for how far we have come with technology. With that being said, I'm going to give you a few things to watch out for the next time you're grilling to help prevent any more foodborne illness. When most people see a big juicy steak, they believe that it's red due to the blood from the animal. That's actually not true. The red color that the meat has comes from a protein called myoglobin. Myoglobin stores oxygen in the muscles for a consistent energy supply. Myoglobin can be found in all red meats. Now, if your steak isn't red when you get it, that can be for two different reasons. One, your steak has expired and you should probably throw it away. Or two, the package was airtight sealed. This would cause no oxygen to reach the meat. Myoglobin turns red in the presence of oxygen and it appears grayish when oxygen is not present. When you begin to cook the meat of your choice, the heat causes the myoglobin to release the oxygen, which will turn the meat a grayish or light brown color, which can be seen here. But your meat isn't done cooking yet. It still has yet another reaction to go through. The Maillard reaction is the last reaction to take place, but it's just as important. The Maillard reaction is a series of complex reactions between amino acids and sugars that give the meat its rich brown cooked color along with most of the flavor present in the meat. So when you are cooking your meat, you want to make sure that both reactions take place. Here's an example of the results of the Maillard reaction. Some people do like undercooked meat or a little bit of pink, but that might not be the healthiest of choices. It is also not a good idea to overcook your meats. The black char found in your meats when it is severely overcooked is actually carcinogenic, which obviously means it's not good to eat. It's just as important to make sure that the meat is cooked all the way through because bacteria can't survive at higher temperatures. Thus, the food is safer to consume when it's cooked all the way through. The chef just needs to make sure they find a happy medium where the food is not under or overcooked. Now that you have learned to grill more safely, grab a few friends together and go have a barbecue.